The objective of this experiment is to find the relationship between the angular rotation and the tangential movement of the shaft, and hence to confirm that V is equals to R omega. So we go to the discussion session. So the first question is compare and discuss the result from different type of shaft. So based on the result on the experiment, the different type of shaft is the main point that affect the number of revolution. We can see that shaft 1 and shaft 2 it had different average diameter in it, which is 25.77mm and 54.45mm. It is because the type of shaft when swinging hang and the effect the number of revolution used and also the distance travel. Same goes to the shaft 3, which is 79.05mm. Average shaft is used in different types of shaft. So question number 2 is give your comment and suggest a cause of errors that may affect the results of experiment. So the errors that usually affects the result is human error. When we measuring or set up the time, we might be not accurate when we stop the watch, or also might be not accurate we stop the watch and also measure it correctly, the test specimen. Next, significant error of the wheel and axle due to the wheel slip and stay. It means that when we hang on the wheel, it might be affect the height due to slip of wheel. Next, the type of weight used in this experiment. The mass of the weight might be different, so it can cause the different height in one revolution. Next, the error of data affect the result when we observe and take data. It must be mitigated when we occur. However, on the experiment, this experiment must be complete in perfect apparatus use. So the third is explain how the theories in these experiments give effects in some real-life applications together with examples. So the theories such as angular velocity might give some real-life application in this era. For example, for angular velocity, it's like a merry-go-round. The merry-go-round is always rotate in the same path and also can detect the speed of the angular velocity. For acceleration, we can say that when the diameter is bigger, the acceleration is increased. For example, it's like a difference between motorbike and motorcycle. The motorcycle using small tires, while motorbike using a tires, and we can see motorbike can speed faster than the motorcycle. So when the diameter is bigger, the acceleration is increased. Conclusions. Based on the experiment, the objective, which is to find the relationship between angular rotation and the tangential movement of the shaft, hence to confirm that V equals to R omega is achieved. So when we record the initial height and the final height of each revolution in each hanger, we can get the distance travel in each revolution. After we plot the graph, we can see the sketch of each revolution occur. After we find the distance travel, we can get the angular velocity by using formula given and the data that have been recorded on the experiment. So I can conclude that this experiment is very suitable to find the angular velocity and must use perfect apparatus to do this experiment.